Welcome back.
30.
Episode 30 of the Rant and Banter Show. I'm Mike.
And Denny, and it is
Wait,
week 16 of the NFL season.
3 weeks remain. We are going to be making week 16 predictions today and talking a little bit about basketball.
Yeah, since the New York Knicks have won, they are NBA champions. Not
Uh,
not not finals champions, but the NBA Cup, which I don't know how to go about that. I mean, I guess it's something to keep it interesting during the season, but I
I think the courts are really ugly.
I do too. I do not. They're not cool. They're not neat. Like,
There was a way they could have went about it where they had it could have been a different color, but I think some of them are just too bright and too gross to look at that
yeah.
I'm not even interested. And whenever I see a clip of it, it's like, ugh, just kind of move
No,
on.
exactly. And I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I honestly don't get the point of the NBA Cup. Like, I
Well, it's to keep something interesting in the beginning of the season, you know? It's a long season. They need something to do. I don't
yeah,
know.
like I don't know. It is what it is. Like, I guess it's something new they're trying. Like, it does remind me a lot of like soccer, because soccer does things like that where they have like in season championship series and those things.
Do they
But
have any incentive if you win?
I
Is there
don't
a
think so.
bonus?
I think it's just a in season tournament pretty much. I don't think there's a incentive to it.
You should get like a top 5 draft pick or something if you win. Or I don't know, like something. Give
It's
them
something
some
that
incentive.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of these teams aren't even playing for this because it's pointless.
Yeah.
It's not the NBA Finals. It's it's not a world championship. It's an in season tournament
Yeah.
championship. I don't know.
Yeah. That's all I have to say about NBA for now. I mean, for now, we'll dive more into it once the regular season of the NFL ends.
Yeah,
But we've got some good games coming up in week 16 of the NFL.
there's
Just to
a
name a few, we've got the Rams at the Seahawks Thursday night. We've got the Packers at the Bears. We've got not the Jets and the Saints. We've got the Bucks at the Panthers. Divisional. That's going to decide the division right there. Steelers, Lions, both teams need to stay on top. Jaguars, Broncos, both teams need to stay on top. Patriots, Ravens. Ravens need to win these last few games to make the
yeah.
playoffs. And the Patriots need to win these last few games so Buffalo doesn't catch up. So a lot of huge games. And you've got the Niners, Colts.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are a lot of good games. The
I think
NFL scripted it perfectly, down to a
there
T.
there's a lot of games this week that it's hard to decide on who's going to win.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it so interesting towards the end of the season, having those games. But for those who don't know, the Chiefs are out of the playoffs. Chris Jones was unaware of that apparently when he was doing his press conference. But yeah, no,
Or eliminated? Oh damn.
that has to be a clip. That has to be a clip.
That's gotta be a clip.
But no, yeah, the Chiefs are officially out of the playoffs. That's like the first time in what? How many
I don't
years?
know, 10 years at least.
I was gonna say at least 7 to 10 years. Like,
Yeah, it's been 10 years because Mahomes has made the playoffs every game he's been starter.
yeah, which damn. Then something must be. I don't know what's going on with Kansas City. I think teams are finally catching up to them and passing them now.
Yeah.
Uh,
I saw somewhere where people were saying Mahomes faked his ACL because he knew he was going to lose. Get out
dude,
of here.
that's another thing now. Like, I hope he wouldn't do something like that. But if he tore his ACL, that's like a whole year recovery time. So he's not going to be back till towards the end of the
Yeah.
season next season.
Our Lord and Savior Gardner Minshew, save us, Gardner Minshew.
Now, do you think? I don't know. I think we talked about this before, but with Andy Reid, do you think that implements his job a little bit? Like, do you think that's
I
going to
think
cause?
Kelsey's done after this year. I think Reed has no more than 3 years left, maybe less.
But like, I don't know. Do you think they would just come out and fire him, or do you think they would like try to do a mutual agreement, kind of like almost like what the Patriots and Bill Belichick did? Like Bill
Yeah,
Belichick and the Patriots kind of did like a mutual thing.
maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But this year, I mean, we can talk about this in a clip. There have been so many injuries this year. Malik Neighbors, Scatabo, Jaden Daniels, Zach Ertz, Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, Micah Parsons.
I
There
gotta
have
say,
been
and not
so
just
many.
like yeah, and not just like minor injuries. Like they were like major concerned injuries.
Gruesome injuries. So it begs the question, should players play less in the preseason?
Well, I mean, if you go off that, the NFL is looking towards making an 18 game season. The whole process with that is now I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's in the talks. Is you make it a 2 game preseason and then 18 games regular season. But with that, you add 2 bye weeks, leading to the Super Bowl being played the Sunday before President's Day, leading to majority of people having off the Monday after the Super Bowl. So,
That is very smart, actually.
because
I
you're gonna
kind
have
of
more
like that.
people viewing it too, because
Yeah.
if you work the next day and if your team's not in the Super Bowl, you're not gonna
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah. That's a good idea. And that's what they're going with in the next few years?
That's what the talks have been. Now I don't know how far they are on that. I would assume it has to happen within the next few seasons. Well, when it does, I have no clue. I know, like that's been discussed in the past. What 2 off seasons? I think when they had their meetings.
I like that idea. I think 2 bye weeks
I
is
think it's a good
good.
idea
Yeah.
because each team gets 2 bye weeks, which sometimes later in the season you do need one because of injuries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think it also adds to the fact of more views for the Super Bowl. You have off that fall. A lot of people have off that following Monday, which that's nice too, because then
Yeah.
you don't have to work.
Because I
But
saw they were trying to make that a holiday. The
yeah,
Monday after the Super Bowl, they were trying to make that a holiday. It's like, it's a
now
sports game.
yeah, instead of just doing that, now just move it back a week, and then it falls on a holiday. So,
Yeah. I like that,
but
actually. That's a good idea. That's one of the only good ideas I've heard in the past few years in the NFL. One thing I think they need to do to prevent more injuries or more gruesome ones, have the players hit in practice. I think they're too like buttered up. They're too soft in practice. They never hit as much
yeah,
anymore. Unless they have like pads or these giant helmets. Like they don't have in-game things happen to them in
yeah,
practice. They don't hit as
yeah,
hard. So when the game comes, your legs are bending, like it just gruesome things are happening because like you're not working in the off season with those conditions enough. And then when you get in the game, it's like, oh, I haven't really done this that much yet. I don't know. I think they should either they need to do something where either they just hit harder in practice, they have less padding in practice, or you change the rules of tackling again, which has been a topic of discussion for like 20 years now. Ban this tackle, ban this tackle, ban the hip drop, ban this,
yeah. Because I was because
targeting.
they just did the hip drop this past year,
Yeah.
so
And the thing is, a lot of the tackles where these injuries happen or these non contact things happen, like you can't prevent that. Like
no,
the way that Ertz was tackled, that was just a freak accident, you know?
yeah,
Like that was a
no,
legal tackle.
it's legit taking that aspect of the game away. Like
Hmm.
you can't play football without hitting someone. Like it's gonna happen. These injuries are gonna happen. They're bound to happen, and they're bound to happen to everyone. I mean, like all these quarterbacks that yeah they're more run heavy quarterbacks now, but a lot of them don't because of the aspect of that chance of getting hit and having a gruesome injury or a season ending injury. Like that's why like for instance with the Giants, like Jackson Dart's gonna be good. He's gonna be a good quarterback, but
Yeah.
he's not gonna be able to continue to run the way he is or he's gonna face an injury down the road. I mean,
A career ending one.
yeah, and it sucks, but it's those are bound to happen with mobile quarterbacks. Like look at Jaden Daniels. He had that injury with his arm. Like
Yeah. And people are saying now with Mahomes, which by the way, we were talking about this on our live yesterday, which by the way, Instagram, TikTok at Rant and Banner. We were talking about Mahomes on our live and they were saying how like the audience was saying how now that he tore his ACL, he's gonna have to be more of a pocket passer. He's gonna have to stay in the pocket more. He can't be that scrambling quarterback as much. You gotta take it easy a little bit now. He might have to
yeah,
change his play style up a little bit. So does that affect him negatively, or if he gets really good at staying in the pocket, could he be that good still? Do you think he can adapt his play style, or do you think he's going to try to do the same thing?
no, I think Mahomes can adapt to it. I think he's able to. Like that's almost like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was a very mobile quarterback coming out of college, and then he tore his ACL. I think was that his rookie season. He did. He tore his ACL, I think, and then
Probably.
the following year is when they went to the Super Bowl. He had a full season, But no, I mean the quarterbacks that are able to adapt. I mean, didn't Brady tear his ACL
Yep, same year.
and he was able to adapt to it and and go from
There's a
there. I mean,
chart where both Mahomes and Brady tore their ACL in their ninth year. In their first season, they only started one game. They both have won 3 Super Bowls. Mahomes has 2 MVPs. Brady has one and a runner-up. Like they're very similar in the first 9 years.
yeah, I
I'll have to
mean,
show that chart here when I'm talking about this if
no
it
matter
makes it to
what,
the clip.
like you can hate Mahomes all you want. Like I'm not a big Mahomes fan, but he is a good quarterback. He is honestly the best quarterback now. I mean, Allen's up there too. Josh Allen's really good. Like you have your tiers, but like Mahomes, he'll be able to adapt to it, and I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. And speaking of all these quarterbacks, the NFL, like I said in the beginning of the episode, we have a stacked week ahead of us. So what do you say we get into it with our
Yeah,
predictions?
might as well start it up with
We've
Week
got a lot of
16.
bangers. Are we going to talk about
Week,
every game?
I mean, we can. We might as well. I mean,
All
they're all
right.
good games, especially
Yeah.
this Thursday night game.
I think we'll have some differing opinions for some of these games, but let's get into it. So first off, we have the Rams at the Seahawks, probably the two best teams in the league facing off. They did play a few weeks ago at LA. The Rams beat them 21-19, and we know good teams split. Good
At
divisional
least
teams split.
we think usually. Uh,
Usually. So, what do you think is going to happen?
I don't know. It's trying to see all these games this week were tough. Honestly, like there's only a handful that were easy. Like starting off with this is going to be a good game. It's going to come down to the wire. I think like Rams are coming in. They're hot. The Seahawks are freaking. Their defense is really good. So I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a 3 point swing pretty much as to whoever ends the game with the ball. I think will win. Let's just say that. So I'm going Rams 34-31 over the Seahawks. Even though I think either way it's going to go, but it's going to be a good game regardless. It's going to be a really good Thursday night game.
Yeah. Last week, the last 10 games of the day, I think the home team won. I saw that second page in our Dead On post, which, by the way, right now, 3 weeks left, you have 863 points. I have 864.
Yeah, what the
We are 1 point apart. This is getting really close. Are we going to include the postseason? Do you want to?
No, I think we just stop with the regular season. I think
Okay. All right.
I
We can still
think
make
yeah.
predictions,
We'll still make
but
predictions, yeah, but I don't
yeah,
think we need
I think for Dead
like
On, we should just do the regular season. I
yeah,
agree.
I think it's a regular season thing.
Yeah. So last week I saw a lot of home teams winning, and I can't in my mind imagine the Rams sweeping the Seahawks in the regular season and then in the postseason they beat them again. Like I think the Rams are better than the Seahawks, but
Yeah.
just because it's a divisional matchup where the other team won first, I'm going to go Seahawks and I'm going to go 24-23 because it's that close. I genuinely don't know. That one's
It, it,
solely for points.
it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good Thursday night game.
Yeah. And what probably won't be as good a game is the Saturday game. Yep, we play Saturday. Do you see that clip where it's like, we play Saturday? We got a short week? Yeah, it's like, yeah, we play Saturday. The Eagles at the Commanders.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I just say really quick, the Eagles have been screwed over this entire season with their schedule. They have
they have
not had back-to-back home games once.
exactly at all. No, they didn't have back to back at all this season.
Yep, and they've had short weeks about 10 different times too. You play on Monday, you
Yeah,
play on Thursday, you play on Friday, you play on Friday, you play on Monday, you play on Saturday. Anyway, how do you think this game's going to go?
I think it's going to be an Eagles win. I mean, the Commanders. This is where these games get like spotty a little bit because like the Commanders are done. They have nothing to play for. They all pretty much just play for dignity, pretty much. Um, but I think the Eagles keep it rolling now. I think their offense. Let's talk. Their offense in last week's game looked good. Their defense, yet again, is looking good. Their offense actually looks like they're clicking now. Now I know it's only one game, and I've been listening to WIP all week at work. Like I mean,
Haven't
for those who don't know, WIP is their local Philly sports talk show. So it's I've been listening to them all week, and like some of them are taking it like far fetched. Like, no, it's a get right game. That's what that was. Like,
Yep.
and I saw you reposted the one clip on TikTok of them talking about the Cowboys playing the Raiders and the Eagles playing the Raiders,
The
which I think is
difference.
hilarious.
Yep.
No matter what, the Raiders are still an NFL team. They're in the NFL. They're an NFL team, and they would still play any college team and beat them. I don't care what anyone says. You're an NFL player. NFL and college is different. It's not the same. But get off that.
The Eagles are just held to a higher standard.
Well, and they're going to be. That's the thing. And the Eagles needed that game to. It is a get right game. Like, and if they keep it flowing for at least the next two games, which is Commanders this week, Bills next week, which that could be a really good freaking football game.
Bills need to win.
Yeah,
They're 2 games back.
And the Eagles, we'll see what they need to keep winning to keep their momentum going and looking like they're a competent football team, which I think they will. That's why I think the Eagles will win 28-17 against the Commanders. I don't think the Commanders really have it the rest of the season. I think they're just playing to play, almost like the Raiders, kind of. But it just makes it interesting for a division game. And this is the first time they see each other since the NFC Championship game.
55-23 pounding.
Like I said, I'm going with the Eagles 28-17 over the Commanders.
Okay, 28. You said 28-17?
Yeah.
I went 27-17. All right. Well, next up, we've got the Packers at the Bears. This is another one where it's like the Packers won the first time, but now it's at Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm going Bears.
You're going Bears.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. The Packers are gonna with the Michael Parsons thing. They lost some defensive help right there.
Yeah. Yes, they did.
But I mean, with it being division, I'm still gonna lean Packers 27-24 over the Bears. Like that'll be a really good game to watch too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears do win because I mean, what they win, they're in first. Are they still in first, or are the Packers in first?
I think the Packers would be in first. Regardless, it would be like a half game difference.
Yeah.
Because of the
No,
tie.
but
Yeah.
I think the Packers.
I've got the Bears winning 27-24. So it's flipped.
So we swapped them.
Yep.
Swapped the winners.
Yep. But no, it's going to be a good game. That's another good divisional matchup. They're cooking. The NFL cooked with the schedules this week.
Yeah.
Going away from divisional matchups, we've got the Chargers at the Cowboys. Now, this one, the Cowboys are pretty much done. The only possibility that they make the playoffs is if they win out and the Eagles lose out, which you know isn't happening. And the Chargers, they need to catch up to Denver. They need to keep their momentum going. So what happens here? It's at Dallas. Meaningless game. What do you think?
I don't know. With the Cowboys are so spotty now. Like, they were on a stretch where they looked good. Like, oh, crap. Like, they could run away with this and go into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go and lose to the Vikings. Like,
yep. 9.
Yeah, 9. 9 is looking like 9, I guess, now, and not 0.
Dak with the season on the line, but he goes against 9. I can't do that meme good enough.
And then the Chargers, like you said, they got to keep on winning. But then the Cowboys legit have to win. Like, they are legit in must-win games now. So it's like, it's hard to pick, but I think I'm leaning with the Cowboys just because they're home. And I'm going 21-17 over the Chargers.
I think this is the first time in dead-on history where the first 3 of our 4 games, we have different picks. I have the Chargers just because I think this is one of those moments where it's like, oh, the Cowboys are so spotty, but they lost last week to win this week. I got the Chargers still, 28-23. But yeah, 3 different picks. This next one's going to be interesting here. So we've got the Chiefs at the Titans. No Mahomes at Tennessee. Chiefs are eliminated. Is this a game that the Titans could win?
I mean, it is a game they could win. I mean, will they win? That's different. That's different.
I don't know.
No, I think the Chiefs still win. I think the Chiefs, but I'm keeping it a close game, and it's a low-scoring 17-14 because the Titans. This is a game for the Titans to win because the Chiefs are out. Mahomes is done. I see the Chiefs really not. The Chiefs are almost going to be like the team that, they're done. They're down and out. Like that means they're done. Like they're going to stop playing and just focus on next year. But I think they still just like Gardner Minshew's taking over, so this is this is his opportunity to show what he has. And I know he's gonna go out there and play as hard as he wants. So that's why I'm leaning slightly with the Chiefs. But would I be surprised if the Titans win? No, just because this is the game for the Titans to win.
Yeah, perfect chance. I've got the Chiefs as well. I was hoping you'd pick the Titans, go 4 out of 5, but I think the Chiefs win it 20-17. Also a lower scoring one. Not as low as yours though. But yeah, 2017. We've got a couple games that I don't really care about, and I don't think the viewer would care about, that I'm just going to skip over. I think some games that will be wins. I think the Bills beat the Browns. I think that's safe to say.
Oh yeah.
Saints have been rolling. I think they beat the Jets, but with that game, I don't really care.
You think the Saints found a quarterback now? Because apparently the quarterback play has been a lot better. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I don't know how
I'm
you
not
say
going
his
to say.
last name. Yeah, but I mean they've been playing better football, and it's because of the quarterback change. So
Yeah. Next, we've got the Texans against the Raiders. I think the Texans win that pretty easily.
yeah,
This one is interesting, and I'm going to talk briefly about it, but I just want to make a comment. The Bengals at the Dolphins. In the beginning of the week, the Dolphins were favored to win this game. A couple days ago, it might have been yesterday, they benched Tua, and the
I was
line
saying,
completely flipped. And now it's like 80% Bengals win now because they have some rookie in at quarterback.
yeah, it's
The Dolphins have won 4 of their last 5 games, 5 of their last 6 games, whatever it is. They've been on a streak. Why would you bench him?
I mean that's a good question. I honestly don't know. I have no clue if you're just like sitting him out the rest of the season or what, or if you're benching him and he's done. But to your point, they've been winning football games lately. Like, why would you? I don't know why you would bench your starting quarterback unless something is going on internally with the organization. Like, I don't know. All I know is with you doing that, this is what I was talking about when we were talking about the hurt stuff. Is as soon as you bench your quarterback, that's your franchise quarterback. He's gonna pack it up. He's gone. And you better make sure
Yeah.
you have your replacement ready because I mean, and it's not to knock Tua. Like obviously he hasn't been playing up to what they wanted, but he also hasn't been playing terrible football. Also, so it's
No.
I don't understand
No,
the
they've
the
they've
bench.
averaged like they've averaged like 27 points in these last 5 games. 4 of their last 5 games that they won. They beat the Bills, Commanders, Saints, Jets, which aren't the best teams in the world, but you're 6-8. The season is over, but by benching Tua, you're pretty much saying we don't want you anymore. Next
Exactly, and
season you're
that's exactly what
gone.
it is.
And
So
like if you're a Miami fan, like I get Tua probably isn't the quarterback to lead you to a Super Bowl, but I think there's other problems that need to be addressed first. Like the fact that you have a Shane and Tyreek Hill on this team for how many years now? Nothing has happened of any relevance. Is it the
yeah.
coach? Is it the upper staff not doing the right things in drafts? I think Tua is like the mascot for all of the Dolphins' problems, and I think them benching him is a sign that this year is going to be a complete reset.
Well, and that's what when you look at it, that's what a lot of teams they kind of like use the quarterback as their scapegoat for stuff. When things aren't going well, oh, it's the quarterback. When things aren't, it's it happens with I would say almost all the football teams, but
Yep,
it just
unless
doesn't
you're a
make sense to me
superstar.
unless you're a superstar, unless you're Lamar Jackson or
Joe Burrow.
Mahomes,
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, like those quarterbacks.
Jalen.
But
Oh, no, no, no.
no, they never include him. They want him gone anyway. But
Yeah, yeah. He's a running back or something.
no, but it truly does not make sense to me as to why the Dolphins would do this now. Like like
I'm telling you,
you're on.
they're throwing the whole season in the garbage can. They're like, no, we're done with it. We're moving on to next
That's
year.
what it
Two is
is. I
gone.
mean, their backup is what the rookie out from Texas.
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
How do you, his last name is yours? I don't even know how you say his last name. But anyway, like going from that, I don't know why they would do that. It doesn't make any sense. But Tua is
What's
probably going
crazy
to.
is they have Zach Wilson as their backup too. They've got Quinn
Oh, that's
Ewers and
right.
then Zach Wilson. I don't know. I guess
Maybe
bring in the
it's time
rookie
for
and give him a
Wilson.
few reps.
Maybe it's time for Wilson to get back out there and bag some moms.
Yeah, go after some
Zach
cougs.
Zach Wilson.
All
No,
right,
but
yeah. Well, moving on from the poverty Dolphins, we've got 5 really good matchups that I want to talk about a little deeper. We've got the Bucks at the Panthers. Who do you think's gonna win this game?
honestly, I don't know. I really don't because I thought the Panthers were going to start running away with the division because they played the Saints and the Saints, they're now finding after they were eliminated off the bat. Now they're finding ways to win football games, which makes no sense. You're you're legit worsening your draft pick,
Yep,
but
you're losing by winning.
yeah, and the Buccaneers. I don't even know what to say about the Buccaneers. They should be the team winning this division, but I think this is going to be a very close game, and I'm taking the Panthers 24 Buccaneers.
Dude, we have the same score.
No, you're
We have
bullshit.
the same score. I'm gonna show you this
I
right
don't
now.
know. Where's this at? Right here. I don't know if you can see it. Buccaneers Panthers 24-23.
Look at mine. Panthers 24-23. That's insane. Yeah, I think that's how it's going to go. I think the Panthers win. It's at Carolina. Both teams have not shown me that they want to win this game. Past few weeks I've been saying it's like the Bucks are like, "No, no, I want you to win the South." And the Panthers are like, "No, no, I want you to win the South." Like they're just no one wants to win the South right now.
I kind of hope the
But give me the
Panthers do.
Panthers. Yeah, I hope they
I
do
want.
too.
I think that would make it interesting for the playoffs because the Panthers are a team that no one really talks about, but they have all their pieces right now. The only thing they really got to do is improve their defense a little bit, but they have the pieces that they need.
Yeah. Yep. Next, we've got an AFC showdown between the top 2 teams in each of their respective divisions. We got the Jaguars at the Broncos. The Jaguars are 1 game ahead of the Texans now, and the Broncos are only 2 games ahead of the Chargers.
And the Jaguars are very interesting because I would not have thought they would be here at and playing the way that they are. The Broncos, I feel like the Broncos, they're not bad, but I feel like their schedule has been easy. Like, I don't know. I feel like they'll eventually hit a wall, but they couldn't at the same time. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't like they're a good football team, but I think they also had an easier schedule this season.
Yeah.
But
Well, let me
the
break it down for
Jaguars,
you. They have 10 straight wins, the Broncos do.
yeah,
And in that 10-game stretch where they've been beating teams left and right, they have beaten the Packers, who we both picked the Packers. It was at
yeah,
Denver. They've beaten the Texans. It's another tough team. They've beaten the Chiefs. They have beaten all of the NFC East. And their only 2 losses were to the Colts and the Chargers in the very beginning of the season, where both of the teams were white hot in the beginning.
yeah. That's true.
So every week, the Broncos keep proving more and more. And I was actually going to pick the Jaguars this game. And right as I was going to click Jaguars, I stopped and I saw it was at Denver. And I was thinking about the mistake I made last week. I picked the Packers. I'm taking the Broncos. And I think it's going to be a mid 20s, 26-23.
Okay, all right. I'm going with the Jaguars just because
Jaguars?
they've won 10 games in a row. I think they have to get another loss out there. And the Jaguars are playing good football right now. And I'm going to go Jaguars 24-21.
I like that. Because that's where my mindset was. It was like they've won 10 straight. This would be their game to lose. But I just can't I can't bet against the Broncos again. I don't know.
And
You
I
probably
get what
are
you're
right though. I
like. I
could
don't
see
know.
the Jags.
They're bound to lose another game. Like they have to get another loss before the season's over.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you look, this is why I picked the Broncos. Their last 3 games, Jaguars, Chiefs, Chargers. I think they win this one and then lose one of their next 2. That's what I think happens. Because they have a
Okay.
really tough last 3 games. And then when you
Well, I
look at the
mean the Chargers.
Jaguars, yeah, the Chargers will be a good game. But the
Yeah.
Chiefs one is probably a little bit easier now. The Jaguars' last 3 games are the Broncos, Colts, Titans. I think that's a little bit easier because now you're going against a grandpa for the Colts and you're going against the
Yeah.
Titans.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you could argue Mahomes tore his ACL, but we don't know how good Gardner Minshew is. We know how good the Colts are. We know how good the Titans are. So I don't know. I went with the Broncos and the Jaguars will win out. And then I went with the Broncos, Jaguars win out, and then the Broncos win, but then they lose one or two in the end of the season. Close game, though. It's another
No,
game where
it's
we
going to
have
be
a
a close
differing
game.
opinion.
Yeah.
These last three, we might have a differing one. We'll see. Steelers at the Lions.
I am taking the Lions over the Steelers, and I think the Lions beat them pretty handily. I'm going 31-20 over the Steelers.
Okay. I've got the Lions as well, and I think it's at Detroit. It's pretty cut and dry. Lions need to win. I
I'll
think
say
it's a
the
little
Lions have been
closer.
playing better football. They've been playing a lot better football lately. Like, I mean, they did just lose to the Rams, but
It's the
they've been
Rams.
playing. The Rams, the Rams are like a juggernaut this season. But then the NFC is also open for anyone to take. Like the Rams have showed that they can be beaten. I mean, I think the Lions have everything you need. Like let's just say that. Like they are built, and I think they get going and they beat the Steelers this week.
Okay. Two more games here. We've got the Patriots at the Ravens. This one is very interesting, and I want to see what you say first.
It is interesting, and I don't know what it is. The Ravens just have not. They have not been the team I thought they were going to be. They have not been. Their defense surprisingly has not been playing well. When on paper, their defense should be really good.
You'd think.
I am going to lean with the Patriots, 24-21 over the Ravens.
Okay. So the Patriots are 6-0 in away games. The Ravens are 3-5. They're not good. The Ravens are 7-7 right now. Patriots are 11-3. Yet the matchup predictor thing, it's 61% Ravens, 39% Patriots. And I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, why? I think this is the perfect game for the Patriots to drop one and then win
Yeah,
out, and the Ravens to stay close with the Steelers. I think the Ravens, it's at Baltimore. I see that they're the home team. Can't make the same mistake I made last week. I think all signs are pointing to the Patriots winning, but this game will be the one where people question, oh, it's a 500 or better team. The Patriots couldn't beat them. All these allegations start flying around, and this might be the Bills' chance to take over the division.
yeah.
So I've got the Ravens winning 27-24. They beat the Patriots. And
I
finally,
think it
we've
could
got
go.
the Niners. What were you saying?
I think that game could go either way. Like I really do. And like you're getting like the Ravens, they need to win, and I could see that. I could see them beating the Patriots, but I don't know. It's a toss-up game. A lot of these games are toss-up games this week.
Yeah. Yep. This is easily the most games we've picked differently the entire season. Final game, Monday night, the 49ers at the Colts.
And this is funny. The Niners have been no one really talks about them, and I mean their record is up there. Like they are playing good football. They're also very injured, which is funny. Like not funny, but it's like they're playing good football with backup players. And the Colts have just fell off a cliff, which we kind of pointed out how many like a month ago that it was going to happen, and it has happened. So they're also having Philip Rivers as their quarterback, which I still can't
Yep.
believe that. It really blows my mind. Like there's no other quarterbacks out there for you to pick up, but no, I'm taking the 49ers over the Colts 27-17.
Do you see that?
Are you shitting me? That's two.
27-17.
That's two games. That's two games we picked the same exact thing. And there's one that we
Yeah.
picked the same score but swapped the teams. And keep in mind, I did this Monday night when I was watching the game. I did mine Monday night.
We do not talk about these
Yeah.
scores before we make them. I'm just going to say that right now. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane.
That's probably the closest we've been all season. Almost every
It
game
has
we were
been.
close.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, no, all the points you've made I agree with. There's a path where the Niners win out, the Rams beat the Seahawks, the Seahawks beat the Rams, but the Seahawks lose to the Niners in week 18. All three teams could end up being 13-4.
Damn.
If the Niners win out And if the Seahawks beat the Rams, 13-4, 3 teams in one division. I kind
That's
of hope that
insane.
happens.
That would be pretty cool because you have 3 teams with the same record in, like, I mean, that could
I don't think there
happen.
has ever been a time in history where 3 teams in one division are 13-4. I really hope it happens.
That would be pretty cool to see. I hope it does.
I mean, I don't think there's ever been a division where, or like a year where one division had 3 teams over 10 wins or like 11 wins, maybe 10 wins, but 11 wins, 12
Yeah.
wins,
No,
13,
it's
like
like
that's
unheard of.
insane. I'm gonna have to look that
It
stat up when
is.
we're
It is.
done. Yeah, I really hope it happens. But I want to thank you guys for watching this. I want to thank Denny for making the same predictions as me in almost every game. And with that being
uh,
said, make sure you check out the TikTok, the Instagram, the YouTube, the Spotify, the Apple Podcast. Check it all out. But mostly the TikTok because that's where we're going live. That's where we're making some money on TikTok live. You guys are sending us gifts and heart me's and whatever those things are and roses. Thank you guys for
yeah.
all the support. We are starting to have guests on here now too. I don't know if you saw this, but on the TikTok yesterday, I was inviting people on for guests. Shout out Dylan for being the first guest. Not our Dylan, different Dylan. But they joined as a guest on the live. So if you guys want to talk football with us, talk any sports, go on the live, request to be a guest. We'll invite you in, we'll talk sports. And that's all I have to say about that.
I didn't even know you could do that.
No,
The whole
I didn't know
guest
either.
thing. I didn't know. That's actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah, definitely. Like, we're trying to, like I said, we're trying to expand it, do other stuff, go live. We're getting towards the end of the football season, which is, it flies by, but then that's going to open up for more sports talk about different things. Like, I mean, hell, we still got college football to talk about. We really don't talk about college football that much. But,
Yeah.
well, the one thing with that scandal out of Michigan with the head coach and his 20-year-old assistant, so there's that.
Yeah.
But I mean, we gotta
Who do
make
you
we'll
think's
make an
going to win
episode where we just
Alabama,
talk about.
Oklahoma?
That's gonna be a good game. It should be. I feel like Bama shouldn't be in the playoff, so I think I'm gonna lean Oklahoma.
I picked Oklahoma too.
But we'll see what
I just thought that
happens.
was a good. We had to get our little college football. We had to get a little college football content in for those that love college
Yeah,
football, but we never talk about it.
yeah.
Sorry, we don't watch it as
Hey,
much.
listen,
We like the scripted
don't
stuff more.
don't become a college head coach and then have sex with your assistant and then lose everything. Get fired and arrested in the same day. I don't know. That dude, he threw everything away. Threw everything for a
What was the name of
20-year-old.
that Penn State dude?
Talking about
What was his name?
the allegations how many years
Jerry
ago? Like,
Sandusky?
yeah, Sandusky. Yeah. Well, that
Yeah.
was
He's trying to speed run. That's his hero.
yeah. That guy, not saying that the head coach from Michigan, he legit what I think he was getting paid like $8 million a year. Head coach of Michigan, the football team, like, and threw it all away for a 20-year-old assistant that they didn't make it. They didn't cover it up really as much because he legit had Plan B delivered to his office. He had it door dashed to his office, bro.
That's smooth. He
Yo.
DoorDashed a Plan B to his office.
Yeah.
Some
And
people
then
deserve to get
he
caught.
broke it. Yeah, he broke into her house after the whole thing dropped, and he said he's gonna kill himself with a butter knife. So
Nice.
he's going through
Nice.
it. He's going through it. So but yeah, that's college football for now. Until the playoffs start rolling, you see who's national champion.
It's a good way to end it
Yeah,
right
well,
there. I want to thank you guys
yeah,
for
no,
watching.
definitely.
We're 30 episodes in. I've got nothing else to say. I'm checking out off of
I
that
say I don't got anything
information,
else.
and we'll see you guys. Yeah, we'll see you guys on the live. I'm walking
Yeah,
away.
see you guys.
DoorDash.